Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and place to be, it's Debsy. What's this? Let's start over. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and place to be, it's Debsy. Boop, that's me, boop, Debsy. I'm really off the rails tonight. Hey guys, happy Thursday. Well, we just got one more day, and then we're at the weekend. We just got to get through Friday, and then we're at the weekend. And then I got to get through next week. And then guess what? I'm on vacation for a week. Oh, for a week. Okay. So listen, last night, there were 2 reality TV shows that were taped. I watched one of them. I'm going to cover it now. And then either tomorrow or Saturday, I will be covering the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So tonight I'm going to be talking about the Golden Bachelorette. Okay, so there's 4 guys left, and it is hometowns. And she's not heading to 4 hometowns, she's heading to 3. Because as we know, Pascal and Jordan are both in Chicago. So let's start off. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, this was one of the more boring episodes because, okay, listen, I'm not going to get into it right now. Let's just start off. No, I'll get into it right now because, there was like no, on the regular, like on the original version, there's that maybe like a suspense of like, is there going to be drama? Like, are the parents not gonna like the person, or are they gonna have a problem with this? There's always the parent that's like, you guys really haven't known each other a long time, and this is a weird way of meeting someone. I don't know that I'm down for this. But that's not the case for the Golden Bachelor or Golden Bachelorette. Everybody was like, we love him. I've never seen him look happier. He's never smiled before. Oh my, and everybody, when you walked in, just so beautiful. You were just so beautiful together. So that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's reaction to the couple that they were seeing was like the same. So, okay, let's get into the first date. The first hometown was with Guy, and he started off on Lake Tahoe. They took the boat out. Well, he didn't say my boat. He said, we have a boat. And so is it your boat? Is it somebody else's boat? Is it like just where you left this boat, in a will? Is it a friend's? What is it? Is it yours? So they got on the boat and take it on the lake. And listen, I'm going to tell you this. They both threw a rock in the lake. And I kind of felt bad. For Guy. I don't know if he noticed this. He threw his in. His was like super specific, and it was about her. Like, he threw it in and he was like, I hope that this Joan, he didn't say this specifically, but it was almost like it was about her, because he's like, I hope to make memories to last a lifetime, for now and forever, with you, Joan. But he didn't say with you, Joan. But it was obvious that he was talking about her. And she's like, I would like to find a man on this golden journey, which is exactly the reason why I'm here. And it's the premise of this whole show. And everybody knows that that's why I'm here, right? Right? Well, I'm here to find a man. But then the rest of the time, I'm going to bring up my husband who had passed, John, every single chance I get, and the fact that I'm feeling guilty. Am I guilty? I'm feeling guilty. That's what I'm saying. I don't know that she's that ready for this, because the whole night she just, like, every chance she could get, she was bringing up John. And I mean, I'm not saying she should forget John, because she certainly shouldn't, but I don't know. I don't know if she's ready for this. So, okay. He's coming out and he's like, off camera, he's like, I'm afraid to tell Joan how I'm feeling because it could be all gone. Like, I could lose. And then there I am. I said it. And I'm heartbroken. So what the hell? But he's like, no, fuck it. He tells her, and he tells her how he's feeling, because he says, hey, the risk is worth it. So she tells him, listen, once again, she expresses, sometimes she feels guilty. Sometimes I feel guilty for moving on. Meanwhile, he was just like, I am catching feelings for you. She's like, about feelings. One feeling I have is guilty that I'm moving on from John. He's listening, and he's like, hey, listen, take all the time that you need. And this makes her feel hopeful until the next one-on-one date with the next man, and then she's going to feel guilty again and bring up John. Okay, so they then go to Reno, and they meet the family. So once again, she's talking to his sisters, Gail and Greer. Yep, they all start off with a G. Gail, Greer, Guy, I don't know, Glenn. Oh, there's Glenn. Oh, wait a minute. One of the sons, if I remember correctly, was not unattractive. So Gail and Greer, they seem to really like her. He talks to his daughter, and she's like, hey, I want to protect you because, you know, you're my dad, but I want you to be happy. Glenn thinks that Joan is going to fit in nicely with the family. And he tells he tells his sons, like, his sons are like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much in love are you with her? And he's like, 9.5. And I could propose to her like right now. And then he tells his sisters, hey, I can finally love again. I felt happy for her. That was nice. And I mean, listen, at the time when I was watching it, I was crying a little bit because I thought that was so nice for him. I thought that I was really happy for him. I'm not crying right now, and typically, you know that I do, but after watching it, it was just so much of like the same that now I'm kind of like dead on the inside to it. So there we go. Okay, so the on the bench moment. I'm going to call it the on the bench moment because they all have a bench. He tells her, hey, I've fallen for you, and can see, he tells her he has fallen for her and can see a future with her. Off camera, she's like, hey, I've gotten much closer with him. This was good. This was a good day. Okay, so the next 2 dates are going to be in Chicago. So she meets Pascal in Chicago. Listen, here's the thing with Pascal. I don't feel like she has like a love for him. I think she just likes like the adventure that he would bring. You know what I mean? That's what I'm kind of feeling. So he takes her to his salon. What else would he call it? What else would Pascal call his salon besides Pascal? Okay, they walked in, and I'm sorry. This might just be me reading too much into things, but he's a handsome French man who his own son has dated a lot. How many of those women that he works with has he flirted with? I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just gonna say. So they walk in, he shows her around, he puts her to work at washing somebody's hair, which he took the job away from shampoo technician. I like that. I like that she's a shampoo technician. She's not a wash girl, wash lady. She's a shampoo technician. Listen, Tony, I don't think that my stylist is going to be watching this. But Tony, if you are, the next time I'm down there, I want you to, if you're not going to be washing my hair, whoever's going to be washing my hair, I want you to call them, hey, so-and-so, salon technician. Can you, or no, it wasn't salon technician. It was shampoo technician. Shampoo technician. Okay, I like that. So she takes a job from the shampoo technician and puts her hands in. Meanwhile, if I was this guy, I'd be like, listen, I get it that you're filming this show. I like being on the show, but can I for real get somebody to go in afterwards and really wash my hair? I'm pretty sure that he's paying a premium cost for like services at Pascal's. So listen, I'm gonna need you to, for real, have the shampoo technician, the for real shampoo technician, come in and do it. Okay, because Joan with her thin hands like this, my hands could get in there and really get in there and whoosh, because I don't have nails. I could get in there. I could whoosh them. I don't have fat hands. Do I? I don't have fat hands, but just saying, she didn't look like she was getting in there and really trying to do any real damage, any good news, any goodness. Get the shampoo technician in. Let her do it. So, what was I going to say? And then, she did go in and she got her hands, like, they put a hot, wet, I'm not going to say the M word. They put a hot, wet towel on and was like, here you go. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? That's nice. Oh, okay. I'm going to need more than that. So he said, they were talking a little bit. And he said she was thinking, does he really even like me? Because he's not like, presenting himself like, here I am, rock you like a hurricane, which surprises me because he's French. So I thought he would have been like, wee. But he stays in the background just because, like, of what happened with his ex-wife. He just, he doesn't trust people, I guess, as easily as he did. He's a little guarded. So now, okay. It's now, I just have noted here, it's now the second time she's not sure because of John, okay? And once again, we got to make sure if things are going good, we got to make sure we bring up John. But she understands that Pascal is guarded because he got his heart broken, so she understands that. But she's a little concerned, like, is he going to be able to get to where I need him to get to propose to me? Is he going to get the got, or is he going to get got? I don't know. So they go and they meet his children. I put it like that. They meet his children. Look, you're going to see my notes, but children. I'm going to go and meet my children. And listen, one of their friends that is there, her name is Ginger. What in the ever-loving fucking Duggars is wrong with people? Ginger. I spell ginger Ginger. How do these people, is that how you spell it? Ginger. Ginger. I definitely don't spell it this way. Jinjer. Nope. No. If your parents wanted some J's, just think of another J name for a woman, for a girl. Joyce. Jayla. I don't know. Jamie. Jackie. Jacqueline. Jolene. I don't know. Any of those would work, except for misspelling Ginger. All right, let's get off of that. Price. Here's another thing. Price. Adorable kid, the grandson. Adorable kid, Price, Pryce. I'm going to tell you what, that boy and then young man and then man is going to have his name misspelled constantly. And he ain't never going to be able to go to Disney World and find like a keychain or a shot glass, well, not a shot glass, or like one of those, like one of those, what is it? Like a license plate. He ain't never going to find Price. I can't even find Debbie when they roll the Cokes out. When they roll the Coca-Colas out and you try and find your name. Good luck in finding Price with a Y. Okay, so Price with a Y. He's like, I thought it was sweet. I thought it was cute. He was like, did you sleep in a room with a bunch of other grandpas? And he's like, I did, and the bed was small like yours. Please, in my mind, I was like, don't tell him that you slept. Don't tell him, yes, I did, and I slept with junk out. I slept with these nuts out, free balling. Please don't, and he didn't. Okay, Maxim, I guarantee he had a lot of parties. He's like, I didn't have any parties here. None at all. He did. He had a lot of parties. So he tells on his father, and he's like, yeah, my dad dated a lot. Like, he screwed a lot of people. He dated a lot. But Joan, he's ready to settle down. And Maxim, he likes Joan a whole bunch. Maxim's like, I've never seen you this happy. I've never seen you happy. Did he say I've never seen you? No, he said I've never seen you this happy. Joan talks to his sister, and she sees the connection between them. But Joan is afraid that, listen, this is the first time Joan says she's afraid she's going to be rejected by Pascal. Now in the edit, the way they edited this, it made it sound like Natalie, his daughter, was saying, he will never pick you. But she didn't say that at all. They edited it to make it sound like she said that. She didn't. I can't remember how she said it, but she basically was like, he would choose you. Okay, and on the bench moment, she loves his family. She gets along really great with his family. She's saying, hey, I have stronger feelings today for him after this. But listen, she's showing some hesitancy because his walls are still up. Is he ever going to get to where I'm at, or where, he needs to be? Okay. The third date, they're still staying in Chicago with Jordan. The producers are saving some money on this. So they're taking the money and they're going to Tahiti next week. But listen, she meets Jordan. They have some deep dish pizza. They take they have some cake, and then they do some shots of, from what I understand, the shot that they took is just a nasty taste and drink. This dude, I swear to goodness, this dude is 30-60. Like, he might be 60. You can't tell me he's 60. He looks 30-60. He's the only guy wearing skinny jeans. And listen, there were really 3 people on that date. There were 3 people on that date. If you didn't notice, he should have maybe worn sweatpants, because Jordan Jr., go back and watch it. I'm just saying. So they meet the family. They're talking about like his one-on-one date. And he was like, I was hoping that it wasn't going to be ice skating, because none of us skate. I don't skate. I hate skating. And she's like, well, what did I know? I thought, people from Chicago, somebody from Chicago, that they would immediately know how to skate, that they would just be skating full. Well, then why didn't you do that with Pascal? No. Okay. I didn't understand that connection. Okay, so once again, everybody loves Joan. I put talking to his brothers, and then do you see the note that I put talking to his brothers, and somewhere in there it's like nothing. So I didn't even make it a point about that. Okay. Jordan did say, listen, he said, I'm not at the point right now where I could propose. When he's talking to his daughter, he's like, I'm not there yet, which is normal because you haven't known her for that long. Joan, once again, she said, now she said to, who did she say it to? She said it to somebody, but she said, Jordan is the only guy who she's afraid if I would pick him, he wouldn't pick me, that he wouldn't pick her. You didn't, that's not true, because you said that about Pascal. And his daughter is afraid that he's going to get his heart broken just because he won't let his wall down. This is 2 guys in 2 days having the same problem. And because of that, it's making her want to put up her guard again because she thinks she's going to get rejected. Okay, so the fourth hometown, I'm going up. Okay, so the 4th hometown, it's with Chalk, and I'm going to Wichita. Bam, bam, bam. 7 Nation on it, couldn't hold me back. I don't know if that's the words. So listen, but it's a great song. So she's going Wichita. I can't get it out of my head, so now you can't. They're going to a friend's ranch. Now listen, everybody else had fun things planned. Guy took her out on the lake. Jordan, they had little, on a bridge. They ate on a bridge. Pascal put her to work as a fake shampoo technician. And they did what their date is she met like his entire family and Kathy's dad. Now, if you don't remember who Kathy is the woman that Chalk was engaged to, and then she had passed. So Kathy's father's there, and they're going to be doing a memorial for his mother. Now, it's a very touching celebration, but I don't know. Like, we know going in that she's going to give him a rose, but after that, can you really be like, she shoveled the dirt. She took like a shovelful of dirt and threw it on the mother, like not on the mother, threw it on because they planted a tree, and she put a shovelful of dirt, and was like, everybody loves you. I never met you, but I know that you were amazing. Here we go. Like, you kind of have to give the person a rose then. Otherwise, it's always going to be like, you're going to be looking at that tree and be like, some of that dirt that was put there is the bitch that broke my heart. I mean, what's that? That's kind of shitty. So Joan's talking with the kids, and she does see a future with Chalk. Chalk is talking to a friend. He's like, I'm crazy about her. And then Joan's talking to Kathy's father, and he's like, I haven't seen him this happy since he was with my daughter. I give you my blessing, and if you want to be part of this family, the invitation is out there. Chalk's talking with his dad, and I saw somewhere on what was it? It was on TikTok, and a guy was saying that these two look like two guys that are on no, what did he say? Yellowstone? Or they looked like Morty and Mortimer from Trading Places. Anyways, his dad's talking to him. His dad's like, I see the two of you in love. You're in love. I know that you're in love. He's like, I don't know that I'm in love yet. He's like, but you are. I see it. You can't fucking tell me you're not in love. I see it in your eyes, boy. I see it in your eyes, son. You're in love. He's like, okay, yeah, I mean, I might be. But here's the thing. I checked out a little bit from Chalk because Chalk to me was getting a little cocky. Like, he's been getting a little cocky the last couple weeks. Nah. I checked out. I didn't even listen to watch the rest of his date because I was like, okay, we're done with Chalk. So going in, I was like, okay, I pretty much know who it's going to be. So she talks to Jesse. She's back at the mansion. She talks to Jesse. She voices her hesitancy over Pascal and Jordan. She's like, Jordan never said I can see a future with you. So fuck that. I honestly, going in, here's who I picked, and here's the order. I said it was going to be Chalk, Guy, Pascal. It ended up being Chalk, Guy, and Pascal. Chalk, Guy, and Pascal. And the final three are off to Tahiti. And that's where Chalk was like, Tahiti sounds like the perfect place. 3 perfect things. Me, Joan, Tahiti. And she has to say, yes, well, I'm supposed to her. Now listen, next week, I don't know. There's a lot of crying. Somebody says something like, you never loved me. Then it looks like she or something like that. And then she's saying to Chalk something like, I don't know, something not good. Listen, when it comes to Chalk now, at first, when they went to Disneyland, I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. I'm going to tell you who I'm rooting for now. I'm rooting for Guy. That's who I'm rooting for. I don't think she's going to pick. Pascal is not going to make it into the final 2. It's going to be Guy and Chalk. I hope she picks Guy. I think Chalk is too full of himself. So there we go. She probably picks Chalk. But listen, I had heard that a rumor that she's actually, whoever she picks, she's not with them anymore. That's what I heard. And the one person I follow on TikTok, Zachary Reality, like, he has a lot of the dish for reality TV. Zachary Reality, he had said that he had gotten a direct message on TikTok from someone saying, Joan isn't with Chalk anymore. He's dating my aunt. And he's like, I didn't even really respond because I don't know if this is true, you know. And just because somebody puts it out there, that doesn't mean that it's true. I mean, like, I could be like, hey, listen, I look exactly like people tell me I look exactly like Jennifer Lawrence, and I look like Jennifer Lawrence, and I look nothing like Jennifer Lawrence. I wish. So, anyways, okay. Just because people put it out there doesn't mean it's true. So I really hope it's Guy, but I think it's gonna be Chalk. All right, in the comments, let me know what you think. Tomorrow, I'm not going to have a motivational mornings because I didn't make one. I didn't research one. So there's not going to be one tomorrow morning, but I don't know, maybe tomorrow morning I will just do a quick, hey everybody, maybe that's what I'll do. Okay. So, listen, if nobody told you yet today, you're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there in the world so it comes right back at you. Please take care of one another. Also, please always be aware of your surroundings. I'm going to tell you today, when I took Jack out to go to the bathroom, I noticed that there was a guy that was sitting up on the front street, not on a curb, but just like there's not a curb and it's not really wooded, but there's a lot of trees there. And he was just sitting there. And that was out of the norm. And I came in the house and I said, "What time is it?" And Dolly said, "It's 5 o'clock. And I said, "Okay, just being vigilant because there's a guy that's sitting there, that it's out of place, that somebody's sitting there." And then I came in and I looked out and I made note of exactly what he was wearing. That might have to do with the fact that I was watching Emily D. Baker for the last 4 days on the Sarah Boone trial, and I was hyper vigilant. But I'm going to tell you, what do I always say? Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your surroundings. Be safe. Hydrate often with water. And if you're someplace where it's dangerous, whether it be weather related or otherwise, please be mindful, be aware, be safe, be smart. Know that Dolly and I are sending our prayers, love, thoughts, and positive energy your way. Love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow with something. Okay, bye guys.